So I'm here with an update on whether or not we had our transfer, our 5-day transfer. I'll cut straight to the chase. It happened, which I still can't quite believe. The embryo that was leading made it to a blastocyst. So yeah, it happened yesterday morning at 10:15. All morning yesterday though, I was really filled with anxiety basically. I spoke to the nurse on Friday afternoon who told me if we don't get a call on Saturday morning, that's a good sign. And if we don't get a call, we just go straight to the appointment. So all Saturday morning I was just praying my phone wasn't going to ring. At about 10 to 9 it rang and my heart sank. And as I was walking to my phone, waiting to see who it was ringing, my heart was just racing out of my chest, but it was my mum. And I answered the phone. "Why are you calling me this morning? You gave me a heart attack." But I was grateful it was just her. And so we left at about 9:30 in the morning. The clinic's 40 minutes away. And I was even half expecting to receive a phone call on our way. For some reason I don't know, couldn't quite believe that out of 2 embryos, one made it to blastocyst. It just didn't, I don't know. But I'm grateful for all of your prayers, and I think you guys helped us remain hopeful, your encouraging words, and yeah, we made it. So 1 day past 5-day transfer. I did film a bit while we were in the car on our way to the appointment, but goofball me, I pressed record on my phone and decided to flip my phone and didn't realise that that would make my footage upside down. Let's see if it happens. Am I upside down? I assumed iPhones corrected themselves, but they do not. So I couldn't really use that footage. But my husband did film a bit of the transfer, the ultrasound, so I'll insert that here.
Keep breathing with deep breaths. There we go, well done.
Is there any more patients coming in today?
Not today.
It's making 2 babies today. Or maybe it's sort of twins, you never know. Oh, we could be making 4. I'm just putting what's called some buffer solution on your cervix now, which is embryo friendly stuff, just in case we accidentally draw it into the uterus. We're ready. And Priscilla's going to bring in what's called the outer straw. Okay, so this is just going to slide in through your cervix. Sometimes your cervix is nice and straight like a tunnel and it goes in no worries, and sometimes you get twists and bends. So sometimes it takes a little while and now we actually cervix, and sometimes it goes straight. Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, thank you.
We've got a nice cervix. So now that tip of the white thing's the tip of the straw. And now I want to slide your embryo to about there. You good like that?
Yep.
So they keep the embryo, Priscilla keeps the embryo in some nice warm fluid swimming around until we say we're ready, because we don't want it to get cold.
Yep.
So now we have to sit here and talk about the weather and make bad jokes till she gets it ready. So this is the boring bit when you go to gym, like, it's getting full. But don't think about that. You're doing
Well,
really
it's
well.
much better than it was.
Yeah. As I said before, you can always empty your bladder, you can't refill it quickly.
Yeah.
So it's hopefully you won't need one of these for another couple of years. But if you do, it's better to come with a full one. You nice and comfortable?
Yeah.
I say that to a good degree.
Yeah, I don't think I could handle it, but it was me doing all this
Yeah.
stuff. That's why women do it.
They do really well, don't they?
They got the skills to cope with what's going on.
Yeah. And the determination and grit as well, I think. Yeah. psychological marathon.
It certainly is.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They're doing nothing for the rest of the day. You're getting a full run though.
A really long one,
Yeah.
apparently.
An entire episode
Sounds
of the television
good.
show you want to watch.
Right.
Fair enough to me.
So this is the embryo coming in now, and in a really fine straw. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm ready. Nice shot, Priscilla. Thank you. So you probably saw that slide in. It was a really good view.
Mm-hmm.
And at the tip of it, I think it's about this white bit out here is where the embryo will be. It's microscopic, so we can't actually see it, but what
Yeah.
you can see is sort of like the shooting star, the trailblazer afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Priscilla now looks under the microscope to make sure the embryo actually
In there.
flopped off.
Yep.
So she'll call out in a second.
Okay.
And meanwhile, we just stay in position just in case it didn't get off, because sometimes they do stick to the edge of it.
Yeah.
She says all clear, and we go fantastic.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'm officially pupo. I think that's how you say it. Pregnant until proven otherwise. So yes, more waiting begins. I'm not sure when I'll start testing. I have started watching live pregnancy tests on YouTube again. I'd be curious to know what the earliest you guys tested was. When I became pregnant back in 2014, I tested, it was 12 days past ovulation, so 12 DPO, but it was the line was strong, the second line, so I thought if I had tested a couple of days earlier, surely there would have been a faint line. When I became pregnant earlier this year, it was much later because we weren't thinking that I was pregnant. You know, I wasn't waiting to test, so I'm not sure. But in our year of trying and taking many pregnancy tests, I usually started testing at about 10 DPO, which I think is 5 days past 5-day transfer, which would be next Thursday. Today's Sunday. So I'll probably test then. I'm sure I'll be tempted to test earlier than that. I might test 4 days past 5-day transfer, but I don't know if I don't know. It's enough to drive you crazy. So I'll probably maybe just be patient, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'd be curious to know what you guys did though. Just going to take it easy for the next few days. Yesterday when we got home, I pretty much stayed in bed, spent a bit of time outside, but just sitting in the sunshine, watched a movie in bed with my husband and just chilled. So that was good. I didn't want to do too much too soon, even though the doctors say you don't have to be on bed rest. I did eat some Brazil nuts before the transfer and after the transfer, keeping my feet warm. I also got my husband to buy me some fresh raspberries, which I put in boiling water and ate them, which they were a bit disappointing actually. They weren't the nicest tasting raspberries. Might have to get him to buy me some more today. But yeah, all those things I'm pretty sure are meant to help increase blood flow to the uterus. So didn't do the pineapple core though. Pineapple sometimes makes my throat itchy, so I just didn't do that one. But we've just been eating hot foods, and Tim's been cooking lots of yummy meals. He's definitely the better cook out of both of us, so I'm very lucky in that department. So yeah, I can't quite believe it, to be honest. I was sure we were going to get a phone call. I was sure of it. I mean, I was trying to stay hopeful, but I don't know, not having an update day 4 and reading that, you know, embryos can stall development from after day 3. I just was worried, but yeah. I'm just praying that it's a strong and healthy embryo. They gave me the grade of the embryo, but it didn't really mean a lot to me. I think a lot of clinics grade embryos differently, and so I need to clarify that with the lab when I call them on Monday to check the progress of the other embryo, which they said I could do. It's still a bit behind, but they're still monitoring it. But yeah, I don't know if I should be asking the lab confirming what grade the embryo is, or if I should just let it be, which is what my husband thinks we should do. Just, you know, whatever will be, will be. The embryo is back in my uterus for what is hopefully going to be its home for the next 9 months. And I don't know if finding out the grade is going to help with my sanity and my worries. So I probably won't. They said it looked good and that it was an early blastocyst stage, so I don't know. Just got our fingers crossed, and going to try not to stress about too much. Thanks again for your support, and love and baby dust to you all.